Can everybody hear?
Yes, Fatih. I can hear you.
Sonia, can you hear?
Very, very bad connection.
Very bad.
Very bad connection.
We here.
Ukrayna grubu.
Sonia, is it better now?
Yes. But we cannot see you.
Amuka, can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Shall we start with monitoring activities? The first monitoring activity has been done in Turkey, I think by Professor Lokman.
Yes.
Shall we discuss anything on this issue?
Yes. In Bulgaria, we also did the monitoring on 23rd of January on the selected beach in Pomorie municipality. So we are finalizing the template now. And I wanted to ask if this is the final version of the template that Mr. Lokman sent to us, or we have to make a new template with the logo of the program or something else additionally.
Lokman Hocam.
Ben çok bir şey anlamadım. Ses çok kötüydü. Connection is bad.
Onlar yapmışlar galiba 23 Ocak'ta.
Yes.
Bu template'ler son versiyon mu diyorlar?
Yes.
Geliştirme yapacak mıyız diyorlar.
Bunlar bu son haliydi. Şimdi o dataları bana gönderecekler. Oradan sezonal değişim ve trend analizi yapacağız.
Okay, these are the final versions. You will send those templates that you have completed to Lokman, Professor Lokman. He will make an analysis and he will establish the trends and so on. Whatever he is going to do, he will do it. And
Okay.
with you.
I want to this data in Excel format, please. Can you send me this data? All of them. We will begin to analyze seasonal change and trend analysis by yearly.
Okay. Can you send those data in Excel format? That's what he wants.
In Excel? In Excel, but we in this template that he sent to us, we have tables there. If you want these tables to be transformed into Excel format, can you send them to us?
I will send in Excel format, empty Excel format. I will send to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Do you need the pictures of the beaches or just the template, the data?
Fotoğraf istiyor musunuz hocam?
Yes.
You want pictures as well?
The pictures, the maps of the beach, and the template.
10 approximately 10 photographs is enough. Not a lot of photographs is necessary.
Photographs and maps, beaches,
Okay.
maps.
Okay.
And approximately 10 photographs is enough.
10 photographs. 10 pictures?
10 pictures, yeah.
10 pictures is enough, and the map, if you wish. Yes.
Okay.
Next monitoring related activity will be same location in
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we understand.
Tamam.
So we are waiting the Excel format from Mr. Lokman.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hocam sizden Excel formatta istiyorlar o tabloları ki ona göre doldurup gönderecekler.
Tamam, onu Excel formatına çekip göndereceğim ben.
Tamam.
İlk dataları analiz ettikten sonra bir sonrakinde nelere dikkat edeceğimizi görüşmemiz lazım. Bir sonraki meetingde.
Okay. After the analysis, the marine coordinators should discuss among themselves the revisions and how to improve the system, the monitoring system, and so on.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Is there anything that you want to add on this, Mamuka?
Yes. Sorry. Yes, we were waiting for our 10 not to interfere into the discussion. Tamu, would you like to talk about the monitoring activity we had?
Okay, so we organized one monitoring action. We went to the Black Sea beach and checked 8 places, yes? 8 places to examine how they meet our requirements. So we decided to choose one of them because I will send you the report where we will show you each place's location, description, and pictures of that place. And we decided to choose one because of this is the non-habitant place with a huge littering. Look at this picture. If you see the picture, and we also make a training for teachers from schools, neighborhood schools, and organize cleanup action with children, students of the schools, teachers, non-government organization, and also local municipality representatives. We went to the beach, cleaned up more than 100 meters. During one a little bit of for cleaning we need to 1 hour we work, something like this, 1 hour, a little bit more, and after that after we collect all this garbage or this littering, we divide it in this amount for a few categories and fill the questionnaire.
Table.
Yes, and weight all this garbage, and after that throw them to the special place. So this was what we did during our visit, 3-day visit, yes?
It was two days, yeah.
Really
it was 26th and 27th of January. Looks like the same date as Bulgarian colleagues.
Yes.
27th, yeah, you mentioned 27th, Fanny?
The 23rd was our monitoring, but we didn't clean, we didn't make a cleanup activities.
Yeah, okay.
Afterwards we went to Tbilisi, we came back to Tbilisi, and I'm going to prepare some maps of the places where we have been already, the places we visited, with descriptions, as I already told you, and also some reports about our work, what we did, and documentation.
Yes, I think we will send, Ali, we will send today the report. It just needs some final editing, and so there will be also some initial recommendations. But our finding is that we don't really need to change at this stage the OSPARCOM questionnaires. We could not, we had a difficulty filling it all, but I think we have to improve in the next case how we classify different kinds of waste.
That's the idea anyway, so yes, please do. I mean, there's always going to be improvement in reporting system, so yeah.
Not to change really, we don't at this moment. I think this is one thing we will reflect in the report. We don't advise at this stage to change, because looks like it's a good, well thought over the questionnaire. So it's a little bit not practical for because too many types of waste. But this is not because it is not well done, but because it's a lot of waste categories there, types. Therefore, we would advise to keep all those things, and after a couple of iterations, then to decide to remove if something is not really relevant for the Black Sea. But our initial feeling was that everything mentioned in those tables, almost everything was there. But this was first attempt. We don't think we followed we classified or characterized all types of waste because it was too much. It was really huge amount of waste, and we did not have enough time really. I mean, even if we would have a time, it was so much waste that we would spend a lot of energy really making it per guideline. But I think we used the key ingredients there. So I don't think our report will be very comprehensive now because we did not, something is happening with the screen. So do you see us?
I can see you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. What about Ukraine?
Let me finish up before we go to Ukraine. So our advice is some tips. I think we had some tips, maybe others will also have, how better to and more time efficiently and more effectively to do next time. So one advice is to prepare to collect the waste and then count, to have a separate process for collection and separate process for counting, and to use some signposts for different kinds of waste so that people who are doing this immediately see where to put one type of waste or another type of waste, because it's so big list that you cannot keep it in mind, and using the paper is not practical because it's on 4 or 5 pages. So our advice is to have small, in Russian, tablichka, I don't know, some signboards, small signboards prepared, and to put it on the ground there on the beach, and then somebody who is collecting is one team, and then somebody who is classifying it, distributing per type of waste is another, and then to come up with, this would increase the efficiency of the work, and you would not miss some waste items. So the feeling is, yes, it's a good questionnaire, everything imaginable is in there, so we need to improve the way we collect. Couple of words about the beach, why we selected the specific beach, because as Tamu mentioned, it's not heavily used, so it's heavily wasted. I mean, a lot of waste there. Also, it's on the boundary of 2 municipal districts, therefore, which are the coastal districts. So it's kind of a place where the both are involved. Therefore, administratively, we will have more better conversation with both local authorities, so that we can share the experience with both immediately. So that we bring one municipal authority to another's place or differently. So it's a kind of joint site. Another point for the site is that, and this is something we are asking our Turkish colleagues from Naminkema University if we understand this correctly. It was huge amount of waste. So if we would leave this beach not cleaned, we would again count the same figure the next time, because we could not collect, we collected 3% of waste. And so for 2 hours collection, we just collected 3%. But now we call the local authorities to clean up these 150 meters for us. I think, yeah, they said 200, but we will use 150 meters for monitoring, because we will have 3 schools engaged. They will have a 50-50-50. So we will kind of make the comparison internally in the site, but also we would collect the 150 meters. So we asked them to clean up the site, the local municipal authorities, and they did it today actually, to prepare for the next sampling. Is that correct? Is that correct approach, or we should leave? We should not where we are monitoring. So our idea was, let's clean it completely, so that we see how much comes in 1 quarter, yeah, in 3 months, by April.
It will be important to realize how much waste do we have there.
So, and another point, good point is that it's next to the big river, Supsa River, like few hundred meters. So we will be kind of with this be monitoring both the river and the marine movement, marine meter. So that's it from Georgia, and you will receive report later today.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. What about Ukraine, Vladimir? Is there anything we have done in Ukraine?
Yes, good day, dear colleagues. We chose the beach. We sent information about this beach to Lokman.
Yes.
Lokman said the beach is good enough for monitoring activity. After that, we do many video. We did video operate of this beach, and after this we monitoring west and put all information in data and to Lakman. After this month we plan to take garbage to do activity on this beach, and after this we can say how many garbage in this sea beach.
Okay, thank you. One thing I'd like to discuss, I shared with you a reporting format. Yes, buyurun hocam.
I have received the data of marine litter monitoring of Ukrainian, and I have not checked the data. I have checked the data to marine litter of. Can I do the partner?
Lokman hocam sesiniz duyamıyoruz.
Lakman, I can hear you. Can you repeat once more, please?
Excel format.
Can you repeat once more? I can hear you.
I will connect again. Just a moment.
Okay, while we are waiting for Professor Lokman, I shared with you the progress report format. For the next reporting period, you don't have to put any financial figures in the EMS because then it doesn't accept the submission. But please, can you share with me your cumulative expenses so that I can keep the track of how much we are spending, whether we are approaching to 70% barrier of the first installment? Then we will have to start preparing the interim report. Yeah.
When do you need this 70%?
Monthly basis. For example, by the end of January, how much you spent in Georgia, how much you spent in Ukraine, and how much you spent in Bulgaria, so that I can have a cumulative picture of our expenditure and see whether we are approaching to that 70% total installment, so that we can start preparing for the interim report.
When do you expect the 70%? What is?
Well, by the end of month 8, or when we get to month 9 or 10 to June, maybe we will be approaching to that limit, I think. So we should start preparing ourselves for the interim report. before we money. Okay. If you give me your monthly expenditures, cumulative monthly expenditures by the end of each month, then I would have the idea whether we are approaching to that 70% limit or not.
Tito harcıyoruz böyle.
Is that okay?
That's okay, but don't you think 8 months is too fast for 70%?
Because we finalized the procurement of EEP, we already spent about 45,000 euros as a first installment to contractor that you met last time. So we are spending here on this side as well. So if I can hold the track on your expenditures, then I would have a more clear picture.
Yeah, Ali, maybe on a quarterly a 4 monthly basis, and when we are close to the figure, then we start monthly reporting to you, because it's kind of, do you need us every month to report?
Not really. I mean, it's just all you spend is your salaries.
Yeah.
And if you make any procurement, that kind of expenses, it shouldn't be very difficult for you to give me. Just to give me an overall figure.
Yeah.
That would be enough. Yeah. The other issue, shall we? Georgi had suggested that we should meet in Turkey in March for that meeting on 19th of March, I guess. Are you any of you planning to come here to attend that meeting?
19th of March. I will be on that meeting anyway. I think on 18th and 19th. Actually, I will be on 18th also. So I will be on that meeting, but I will be personally there, not as part of the project.
All right. Is anybody else coming here? Vladimir, Sonia?
We are thinking about it.
All right. Okay. So that would give us the opportunity.
Cannot give you an answer, but we are thinking about this question.
Right. That would give us the opportunity to see each other face to face.
So Georgi suggested earlier maybe to have, it might be hard to intervene into the agenda of that meeting. I just know that this is kind of, there are two processes there. One is the strategic research and innovation agenda developed by the European Commission, and I'm from Georgia together with another my colleague. We are part of that working group. From Turkey, it's Middle East Technical University Institute of Marine Sciences, so very high-level scientists from Turkey. They are actually developing this SRIA for the Black Sea, Strategic Research and Innovation Agenda. And that will be the meeting on 18th. This is announced. But on 19th will be more of the kind of another process, which is the maritime strategic agenda, which is done by more economic people, like navigation, shipping, ports, etc., tourism. So this will be the kind of show meeting, and I'm not sure you will be able to insert anything in the agenda. I would be doubting, but you can prepare the stand. One could prepare the stand or a poster or whatever, and have it displayed in the lobby or something. And this can be probably.
What I was thinking, in fact, if you come here to join, I mean, it's just the meeting is an opportunity. We can meet each other in the evening. We'll discuss some other details about the project, not within the meeting. We cannot intervene with the meeting. Yeah. But after the meeting, in 3 hours, we can come together and discuss. For example, we can discuss about video and any difficulties that you may be facing and so on, and that kind of thing.
Definitely, Ali, with pleasure. So I will be there on 18th and 19th, and probably I will arrive on 17th and leave on 20th. So, or maybe 18th. So anytime convenient for you, we can. And if anybody joins, we can discuss.
Be there.
Ali, I have one more suggestion of this kind of meeting, and it seems to me that it would be the lost opportunity if we cannot catch on that. On 4th of April, let me check in which city just to make sure. It's, I think, Sofia. Yes, it's Sofia. On 4th of April, the BSEC, Black Sea Economic Cooperation, is conducting conference called Marine Litter, a focus on Danube River and the Black Sea. So it's international conference. So I was invited. So they don't pay for the travel. That was my question. Can we cover this kind of travel or not? But if not, I will be going there anyway because I was invited. But would be really nice to kind of, I mean, it would have been really nice to coincide our next meeting with this, but looks like it's not possible. It's 4th of April.
Yes,
So, right,
a meeting will be on 18th of April, won't it, Sonia?
Yes.
Of April. Yeah.
Is it possible to reschedule? Is it possible? I'm asking that question because it's really very visible conference and would be nice to really be present and make it back to back with that meeting. Like we could arrive on in Sofia, participate in the meeting. I think they would give us the place to sit on this conference and then travel to Burgas, but maybe it's out of. But anyway, I will be on 4th of April. Personally, will be definitely in Sofia, and if our meeting would coincide, it would not cost me anything. But now, otherwise, I would have to pay. I'm pragmatic in that personally, but I don't really. It's not absolutely necessary, so I will find some money to go to Sofia because I feel like it's important meeting to not to miss.
In fact, we have planned cleaning of the beach before the Congress, and as it is in the application form. So it will be in the early April, the cleaning of the beach, and then after the cleaning, we have planned the Congress and the workshop. So that's why it will be difficult to make changes with the dates.
Okay. All right. So it's 18th and 19th. All right. Okay.
So it's impossible, yeah, because it seems to me that it's very appropriate meeting for promotion of our project. Much more important than this 19th and 18th of March, I think, because it's directly related to BSEC, it's directly related to Black Sea Commission. I'm pretty sure our financiers will be there, so we will miss this. But I will go there, but it will be the personal affair, not the project. Of course, I will promote project as much as I can, but I mean, to me, if I would be organizing this, I would really make it back to back with that meeting, like people arriving to Sofia, participating, and then going to Burgas and continuing with our work. But if it's impossible, I just wanted to stress that looks like important meeting for our project.
Yes, we agree that it is important, but we have already informed the schools that they're going to have the cleaning of the beach after 10th of April.
But Sonia, if you cannot come, this does not mean that others cannot come on 4th of April in Sofia. And we could come and join you on 5th and 6th, you know, and if it's next. So to me, it's like it's manageable, but if you can't host us in 5th and 6th, it's out of discussion. I can only suggest, but, you know, I have a problem, like I think I'm suggesting very reasonable thing, but immediately we have, okay, it was agreed. Okay. On 18, 19,
in fact,
no problem with that.
4th and 5th are Thursday and Friday. So on 6th and 7th, which is Saturday and Sunday, we cannot organize a Congress.
We could come on 1st and 2nd and 3rd of April. So we could do that because we have to fly via Sofia. Therefore, we have to be in Sofia. But if we cannot change, so I just say I will be there. Personally, I don't care, you know. But I think for the project, it's a visible event, and these events do not happen that frequently. So it's a BSEC organized. So I think it's a really high-level meeting on this business we are doing. Direct. So, but if it's impossible, if we agreed already, okay, let's forget and let's do not discuss. I just wanted to highlight that it looks like a directly relevant power.
Okay, thank you. One question is that How are we doing with the video shooting?
So, Ali, you are asking Ukraine?
Video.